Yeah, this isn't Mitski. This is definitely something else. Hi and hello and welcome to Construction and Everything You Need to Know. My name is Christian Jeremy and today I'll be constructing your audio. Constructing your audio. You see what I did there? That was pretty funny. That was an accident too. So yeah, please strap in and prepare for the boring talk ahead. Alright, now first and foremost we'll be talking about the health and safety regulations involving construction. Construction dates back to about 10,000 BCE actually, which is before Christ ever existed. Yeah, that's it. And since then, there have been many issues regarding safety of workers and bystanders, such as people getting hurt by machinery, others by falling pipes and all that, Just general accidents. But there have been many attempts to reduce such tragedies, such as the addition of the hard hat, which is an iconic feature of the average construction worker. And then, the paper-written protectors, like the Control of Substances Hazardous to Health Regulations, which was made in 2002, are the OSHA Slope It, Shore It, Shield It Act, date unknown, which was made to prevent trench collapses or cave-ins. It states that there must be a safe way to enter and exit the trench, and that all materials are kept away from the edge of the trench and to never enter a trench unless it has been properly inspected. Now, if these safety and regulations weren't put into place, terrible accidents or, deaths could have occurred. Pretty sure, anyways, I kind of got lost. But yeah, I believe this field needs more regulations because even though there are many set in place, crazy accidents still occur, which is why it's not quote unquote, I can't wait to do this type of job. People fear the accidents and tend to shy away from it. So in order to acquire more slaves, workers, we need to set up more safety standards such as cushioned floors underneath people who are working in elevated areas or anti-suicide nets. But not for the suicidal people, but for the workers who fall in an accident. Suicidal people can use it too, but you know what? Never mind. I think that all new improved regulations improved regulations in general would be great. Alright, here we are with the certification section. There are many certifications you need if you really want to make it big in the construction industry. One of them would be the Crane Operation Certification, which allows you to operate a crane. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Another one would be a master's degree. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but having a master's degree can really help grant you a high position at many construction companies. Sometimes a big master's degree brain isn't needed, but, you might get it and you might not. It's really a 9 times out of 10 thing, but other basic certifications would be the OSHA training and the ACI certification. The OSHA training is mandatory while the ACI is optional. As for the next slide, I couldn't really find any information on politicians trying to mess with the construction industry. So here's some pictures of Obama in a MAGA hat. And here's one of Joe Biden dressed in a dress. Alright, next slide. There are 3 common lawsuits towards the construction industry. People suing for negligence, breach of contract, or strict liability. As for negligence, it is a result of, negligence. The worker cuts corners and doesn't take the job seriously, which can cause injuries if the structure that's been built fails. As for strict liability, it is also a result of negligence, since it's when a worker does not finish in the contract's set amount of time, which also brings us to the final one, breach of contract, which is when the details that were agreed to in the contract are unable to be accomplished or met, which results in lawsuits against the entire company where the worker came from. Pretty sad, huh? Yeah. Anyhow, time for the final slide, but before we get there, I'd like to thank you for making it this far without sleeping or playing Clash Royale. Here's a picture of a cat, and as gratitude. Alright, now for the final slide. Gender ratios. Haha. The he-him to they-them ratio is 100% to none, while the men-to-woman ratio throughout the U.S. is 1.5% to 98.5%, where the dominant percentage is men. Whoops, I kind of choked. I kind of choked right there. And this does not change the fact that in many cases, women are still getting paid less than men. And I think that this is a big no-no. I'm 6'2", by the way, and I am also single. Anyways, alright, that is the end of the informational. Hope. Bye now.